Okay. Before you start copying everything down, or while you're copying everything down, let me explain to you how the numbers come. Okay. Again, there's a pattern to this. Okay. It's a really easy pattern to know. So the first row corresponds to x plus y to the 0. Okay. The second row corresponds to x plus y. And when I say corresponds, I'll explain to you in a minute what it means. Okay. So notice what's happening here, okay? You always have ones on the outside. You always have ones on the outside. Okay? The terms in the middle are obtained by adding the previous two terms. So, let's see. Yeah, so this guy comes about by adding these two. 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 This guy by adding these two. This guy by adding these two, and so on. So you get the pattern? So if you get one row, then you can propagate it through and get any row you want. The bad part of this is that you've got to get the previous rows before you can move on. So for example, if you want the 15th row, you've got to go all the way from the first row out to the 14th and then generate the 15th row. So it becomes kind of ugly as opposed to the binomial theorem part. Okay? Are you guys understanding what I'm saying? So what are these terms actually used for? Let's take a look at this, okay? Take a look at this. What it's saying is that you're going to get 1 times x to the cubed plus 3 times x squared. So this 3 will be going there. X squared y. Remember that the exponents always add up to, in this particular example, to 3. Okay? The next one's going to be 3 times x to the 1 times y to the, nice, good job. And then the last one's going to be x to the 0, good job. Fantastic, you guys get this. You guys all right on that? Okay, so this is how you use Pascal's triangle to do that. Okay. Sorry? Yeah, it's easy if you have the triangle, but you got to write the triangle. Okay? The difficult part of this one here is if I were to tell you, find me, for example, this is 3rd, this is 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. If you are supposed to do something like x plus y to the 7th, and I asked you to find me the 4th term, you'd have to develop this entire triangle to go pick up the right term. So the binomial theorem is a preferred way to go for that. Okay? All right? So this is just an alternative way. Again, there's a lot of history because the gentleman Pascal is well known for a lot of other work in mathematics as well and in physics. Okay, so you guys kind of do this problem using Pascal's triangle. And then use, I'm not going to show you the answer until you have it. So use Pascal's triangle, use binomial theorem, see that the both of them agree, okay? So you have two ways of doing things, so check, okay, check. So this should look very similar to what I had there. So this should look very similar to that. So these are the terms. Okay, so I haven't taken the coefficients out of there yet. Okay. And putting it together. Okay, so can someone give me the answer so that I can record it? 16x to the 4th minus what? X cubed y. 216x squared plus y squared. (81y 4th). Everybody get this? Is beta on track here? Yeah? Is everybody all right? Heather, you don't look very happy. Huh? So what I don't have in this line here are the coefficients that I need. So in Pascal's triangle, this one goes with a 1. This one goes with a 4. This one goes with a 6, is it? This one goes with a 4, and this one goes with a 1. Okay? So if you expand all these things out, you should get what beta gave us. Okay? What beta gave us. All right? You guys okay on this?
For like 2x cubed, I cube it first.
Yeah.
So that's
8x cubed. 8 times 4.
multiply by
Yeah.
4.
Yep. You got to follow Aunt Sally. All right? Guys okay on that? Do I have one example for you guys to try your hands on? I should. Oh, I didn't, I guess. Hello, sir. Okay, I guess I'm done then.